What's up, guys? Nick Rapazzi here, and welcome to the Paradise C6 YouTube channel. So, as you guys seen in the last video, that I did get a new BMW 3 Series, and I did notice that the check engine light was on, so I have to go get my buddy's code scanner, because for some reason I can't find mine, and I literally just purchased a BMW specific one off of ECS Tuning. It was like $200. I don't know much about BMW stuff. I know that the stuff is different, and like there's a bunch of different like steps and procedures to stuff, so I figured it's just a good tool to have, something that I can use to figure out what's going on with the car if I do have any issues that come up on the thing. So that'll be here probably Thursday or Friday, and I'm gonna go use his until then, because I do want to register this thing Tuesday, so I got to get that check engine light fixed and figure out what the hell's going on with this thing. And the door issue that I have going on, I might be either getting that. I found two guys locally that have doors. One, I'm trying to see if he will meet me, because he's probably like an hour and 30 minutes from me. He's on the other side of the state. And then the other guy's about 15 minutes locally. So I'm just waiting to hear back from either one and see which one I can go meet with. They're both the same price for the door, or like one wants $100, one wants $75. And it's not a big deal. I just wanted to get the new one and get ready for when I actually need it. I'm not gonna do it anytime soon, but at least I'll have it. But other than that, let's go get this code scanner and figure out what's going on with this car. All right, guys, so we just got back. I got John's scan tool. Hopefully this reads everything that we need to read on it. So let's get this hooked up and see what codes are going on. I've used this once before, so I'm kind of familiar with it, but bear with me if I search through a couple features as we go through and figure out what's going on with this car. But let's get this thing hooked up. OBD2 port is down here. I think it's got like a cover on it too. Yeah, it's right here. Pop that off. Get this thing popped in. Putting it backwards. Yep. All right, that's plugged in. Get this thing plugged into the scan tool. Key in the on position. And let's figure out what's going on with this car. Read codes. Mass or airflow. So we got P0103, which is mass or air volume, or volume airflow, A circuit high output. So let's enter on that. You take a picture of this so I have that, and then we'll figure out what the hell to do with this thing. Alright, guys, so we seen that the code came up. Let me mess around with this a little bit more, see if this will give me any information on exactly how to fix that, what the issue is with this, because all this BMW shit's new to me, so I have no clue what I'm doing, but we're gonna figure it out together. But let me just mess around with this this scanner a little bit, see if I can figure out what's going on with this, and then I will show you guys how I'm going to go about trying to fix this thing and get the issue resolved here. So let me check in with you a little bit. All right, guys, so I did go through. I couldn't find exactly what it was through here, but I did look up the code, and it's saying that it's the mass airflow sensor isn't reading right, so you can either clean or replace it. So I'm gonna go under there, look at it, see if I can pull it out and see what's going on with it, and if not, we'll run the Advanced or AutoZone. They have one for $100, and we'll just replace it. If it's obviously like completely black and like gunked up, then I'll just clean it and hope for the best. But at this point, like I just want the shit to be fixed, so I'd much rather just pay the $100 and just replace the part new. So let's get under the hood and check this thing out and see what's going on with it. All right, so this thing is kind of funny. So I pulled the mass airflow sensor out. This thing looks pretty much brand new, and I'm looking at it, it's like there's nothing wrong with this thing, and I'm looking at this, it says most plus. So I googled the part number, and the only thing that has come up was it's from Amazon, and it looks like this company makes like LED lights and this sensor for some reason. And you click on it, and the thing has like 6 reviews, and every single person on this thing has said it worked for like 2 days and then threw the code again. So it's currently not even listed available to sell anymore. The thing has 2 stars. It's a Amazon mass airflow meter, so this thing's a pile of junk. I'm probably just gonna go get the one from Advanced or AutoZone and throw that in. Hopefully that fixes the code, but it seems pretty simple. That's the only thing wrong with it. I'm gonna do the oil change during the week too as well. I want to see if I can get a BMW mass airflow sensor, but I'm not even gonna put this shit back on. This is just stupid. I don't know why somebody would spend, I don't even know how much this thing costs, because it's not even listed for sale anymore. But I don't know why somebody would use some fake Chinese crap part to try to fix something and then it just fails again. This thing literally looks brand new. There's no dirt or anything on it. It's a pile of crap. So yeah, let's go get the part. I'm gonna call them, make sure they actually have it, and then we'll go get it and install it. Hopefully it fixes the problem, and then we'll be all set for Tuesday to get this thing registered. So let's get this done before it gets dark. I probably only have like another half hour, 40 minutes of daylight before it gets dark, and then I also gotta go pick up that door around like 5 o'clock too. So let's get this done. All right guys, so not one auto parts store had the part that we were looking for, the mass airflow sensor. It did list it online that they had it. I called them and I called every auto parts store within a 5 to 10 mile radius, and not one person had it. O'Reilly said they could order it and have it by Friday, but it just so happened as I was doing that, the guy with the door in Hartford texted me to come get it, and he actually had a mass airflow sensor, so he's gonna sell me that too as well. So we're gonna go pick those up. I'm gonna put the mass airflow sensor on as soon as we get home to see if it fixes the problem that we're having. And then I'll show you the door that we're getting. It doesn't really match the car, but it's gonna fix the issue that we're having. And we're painting the car anyway, so it doesn't matter. But I'm almost there. Let me grab this stuff and then I will check in with you guys when we have it. All right guys, so the guy in Hartford did not have the correct mass airflow sensor. I guess he had the earlier model, the one that I don't have, and so we left there and we're still heading out to New Milford, I want to say it is. It's somewhere on the other side of the state, far as fuck. He has the correct mass airflow sensor and the silver door, so we're gonna go pick those up and head home. I don't know if you guys can tell right now, but it is dark as hell and snowing. We're supposed to be getting about 8 inches of snow today, so we'll see what happens on the way home. It's not sticking to the ground now, but I'm sure in about an hour or so when I'm heading back that it will be sticking. I still have about 25 minutes till I get to where I'm going, and I'm hoping the guy, like, he sent me a picture, but he didn't send me a picture of the connectors, but it looks exactly the same. I'm hoping it's correct, otherwise I'm gonna have to go to O'Reilly's, order it, and wait till Thursday, and then we'll register the car. It'll kind of suck because I want to start driving it and figure out all the stuff that's wrong with it, and get the maintenance shit done to it too. So, but I'll check in with you guys after we get this door and this mass airflow sensor and get things going. All right guys, so it is a couple days later here. It was snowing like crazy and it was late on Sunday when I was running around getting everything. So I did get the door. The door was absolutely perfect. It is a slightly different color than the car is already, but it is what it is. The car's gonna get painted. He did have the mass airflow sensor. The one that he had was the old style, just like the first guy that I went to. Apparently in late 2003, when they did the facelift to the 3 Series, they integrated the intake air temperature into the MAF as well. That's why it has 6 pins, but only 5 pins are actually being used in the mass airflow sensor. And the older style, the ones that the guys that I went to go see had, there were 3-pin connectors and didn't have the intake air temperature sensor integrated into the mass airflow. So after all that happened, he did give me the mass airflow anyway, so I figured I'll just take that and try to sell it for like 40 bucks. And there's nothing wrong with the one he gave me, it just doesn't work for my application. So maybe recoup some of the money I spent on getting the door. So then I researched the part that was on the car that was bad. It was, again, some weird part name, and it was like $46 on Amazon. So I looked up, there was two companies that I found for the mass airflow sensor. It was a VDO, which I think is Simons or whatever, and then the BMW genuine part. The BMW genuine part was like $429, and then the VDO Simons or whatever, it's some sort of name brand, was $300 shipped to the house. So that's the one I ordered. When it comes to parts like that, if the original part is $300 and something, getting the $40 part is probably not the best option. Sometimes you can get away with that kind of stuff, but honestly, when it comes to car parts and anything like that, sometimes you have to spend the money, especially on something that controls the computer with your air fuel and all that kind of stuff. You don't want to cheap out on shit like that. That's the kind of stuff that you want to keep OEM as possible, or upgraded. But anyway, it is what it is. That's going to be here tomorrow. Today, I'm still gonna go register. They're gonna have to give me a temporary registration because I have to go take it to get a VIN check and get the emissions done once I fix the check engine light. They make us do a VIN check in Connecticut when you buy an out-of-state vehicle. It's kind of a stupid process for what it is. Literally, all they do is they take the title, check the VIN, and then check the VIN plate on the car, and you're on your way. $20 later. Kind of just a scam, but it is what it is. You gotta pay what you gotta pay. We're gonna get that registered. I put the insurance on it. Everything's good to go. I don't know any taxes, so this thing will be able to drive once we get the part tomorrow. So let me get to the DMV. Hopefully this goes quick. I do have to get my license renewed too, because it expires in like 2 weeks. So I might as well just get that done while I'm here and take all that stuff done. So let me get to the DMV. I'll take care of that, and then I'll check in with you guys after we have the thing registered, and yeah, that's it. All right, guys, so we got in and out of the DMV. It was actually fairly quick. I did have an issue with my taxes because I had to hand in my DD-214 and my active duty service paperwork to make sure it was all cleared up, and I did that about 4 weeks ago. They just never processed the paperwork, so I had to call them, get that cleared up. We got the temporary registration. They gave us 20 days, and the reason behind that is because I need to get emissions done and the VIN check. So as soon as we get that done, we'll go re-register it. But at least this gives me 20 days of driving it around, seeing if there's anything wrong with it, anything that I need to fix. We will be getting the new part tomorrow afternoon, so after I get done with work, I'll film the install of that and show you how to clear the codes and make sure everything works fine. And I'll take you guys for a test drive in it tomorrow when everything's running up and running and perfect. So I'm excited about that. Hopefully no other issues come up with this car, and we can get this thing registered and then start with the build on this. A lot of this stuff's not going to happen for like probably 4 to 5 weeks. We are still set for April 1st to close on the house, so that's about 3.5 weeks from now, 3 weeks from now. So we got a little bit of time before we start getting into stuff. I still got to start working on that too. So I want to get the Corvette going, and we got a lift coming for the truck. So a lot of stuff's coming. It's just the house stuff has to come first, and then we will get right back into the normal swing of things. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Please like, and if you can, share this on Facebook, get other people. We are almost at the 700 mark. I can't thank you guys enough. Don't forget to subscribe. I will talk to y'all later. Peace.